Look at this. We're simulcasting. I'm going to both of the YouTube channels, the older brother channel and this one. So, and we had a quick announcement because I don't want to just like, oh yeah, it's open, by the way. I wanted to announce it in case those of you want to save up your penny and dimes and attend my minimalism course, which I offer once a month for a limited few days, and usually towards the end of the month. And I'll be opening up the minimalism course from probably February 24th to the 28th, because I don't think it's leap year. I think there's only 28 days this February. And I know several of you have expressed interest in it. Some have signed up for the School of Economic Philosophy, and I'm going to explain that here in a little bit. But just so you know, it's coming up February 24th through the 28th. I try my best to open it up at 12:01 a.m. the day of, but if I'm not up, I usually wake up early in the morning to open it. And yeah, that's about it. And we'll close 11:59 p.m. the second before March begins. Anyway, if a lot of you have signed up for the school, I'll just explain how this works. It's basically through an account called Teachable. I think some of you are familiar with that platform. And when you sign up to offer a class on Teachable, you got to name your school. And I do intend on offering other classes down the road, predominantly in economics. And the school that I called it is the Cleary School of Economic Philosophy, because why not? So the link to that is down below. And if you're interested in taking the class is not open. You cannot enroll in the class. You can, however, sign up for the Cleary School of Economic Philosophy, which is better than the Carlson School of Management or any business school, I'll tell you that. And then I get a little email notification. Then I have your email. And then like the day before or the day of, I will send you an email, probably from my Cappy account. It'll be capitalism@yahoo.com. And then you can sign up. So some people have signed up for the Cleary School of Economic Philosophy. Others are some of them are like, oh no, I'm waiting when you come out with like an economics class or something like that, or something a little bit more philosophical economic. But that's the announcement. The class will be available starting the 24th. If you are, well, what's it about? I heard about it. What's the deal? The deal is this. The quickest way to riches is not by making more money. It's needing less. If for the only other reason is you don't control how much money you make. You influence it. You do. There's a certain level of influence that you have there. Obviously, majoring in engineering will help you get there. But it's within everybody's control to spend less than they make. And especially in today's age, unless you really screw up, you don't really need that much. You could get by very cheaply nowadays. We have Walmart. We have everything on the internet. Through Amazon. And so it actually doesn't cost that much to live. And if you are okay living on very little, you will have a lot more freedom. The problem, though, is it's not just as easy as that, because there's this thing called materialism and consumerism. And we like to say it's the evil corporations telling us to buy things. And no, it's human nature. It's just human nature to consume, because that is how you survived in the past. And what this class really tries to do, its core, is basically it's more aligned with addiction. It's how to give up something you're addicted to. In this particular case, consumerism, because in the past, consuming, you didn't know where your next meal was coming from. That is hardwired into your brain. So I go through my class on how to get rid of it. The class is $499. If you don't like that, go eat a bag of dicks, I guess. People have taken it. They've liked it. And if it could get you to spend less than you make, trust you me, you forking over $499 for a class that gets you all of a sudden to start budgeting, get your finances together, have enough money saved up for retirement. Or if you don't have to pay the $499, and you could become like 70% of the boomers who are going to work till they're dead. So if you were serious about getting skin in the game and your finances together, that's pretty much why I offer this class and I have the price that I do, is because I want you to have skin in the game. And you'll be vested. You'll be like, well, I better do it because I forked over this kind of money. So if you are a procrastinator, or you've just been trying and I'm trying to figure out the word. I don't want to say weak moral caliber, because that's not what it is. Where you've tried and you failed, why don't you give this a shot? See if investing $500 won't be like, well, I better do it now. See if that doesn't. And besides which, you guys all blow $300 of credit and $350 for a textbook on worthless degrees. here I am like, well, here's something that's actually going to help your finances, not your liberal arts degree. And by the way, the liberal arts degree literally cost 100 times more than what I'm offering this for. Maybe you could take that class. Anyway, so if you sign up, there'll be like, if you log in, or you don't log in, you just click on the link below there. It'll take you to my UIE Cleary School of Economic Philosophy page. And on the top right, it'll be sign up. And then I should be able to notify you when it's open, but I'll be making an announcement here as well. We got the old regular Hanyakers in the group here. Nonstop Dre 360 for $2. Are you going to teach us drop shipping, dude, bro? Just kidding. No, I'm not teaching you drop shipping. Hey, if you want to spend thousands of dollars on seminars and classes on how to make $1 million next month, they're not a dime a dozen. They're pretty pricey. So go ahead, drop $6,000 on some famous guy's seminar or whatever. Although I could see if they can charge. I don't necessarily blame them, but geez, you'd think if you drop $6,000 on someone's seminar, you'd execute on what they told you. But no, there'll be no drop shipping or stock options trading or crypto and I'm not necessarily against those things either. It's just going to be very boring. Well, it's not going to be boring philosophy. It'll be very interesting philosophy. And a philosophy that will, okay. One of the rare things I'll guarantee you, barring, death or a meteorite hitting you, you get cancer. If you do what I say is in the seminar, you're going to have more money than what you did before going down your current path. I can guarantee if you become a minimalist, your finances will improve. I'd like to say your happiness will improve, but I can't guarantee that because that's not math. PA Grunt, I presume Pennsylvania, $5. Got my 3 books from Amazon for the Cappy bailout fund. Is it bad as I'm reading decline? I do so with your voice in my head. You can do that, but Vince LaRosa wrote a review of the Book of Numbers. And he says, if you read it in the Jerry Lewis voice when he played Professor Kelp in The Nutty Professor, it's very funny. And which is weird. If you want to read my books in that, you could read about finance and economics and investing in Jerry Lewis. You could read it in anybody's voice you want. But no, it kind of makes sense you'd be reading it with my voice, right? Because I'm the one that wrote it. Like when I was reading Rich Cooper's book, another good book, by the way, I was reading it in his voice. But then when I read Rollo's books, it was in Audible. So it was in Sam Bada's voice. So yeah, bar somebody else's voice actually reading it to you in an audible form, I think you would probably read it in the author's voice. Atham, our good buddy Atham, who snippity snip, buddy. It's like 2 hours away, man. They're gonna get the big head trimmers in there. Vasectomy in 2 hours. We should have a post-procedure AMA if there's enough interest. What's an AMA? American Medical Association. I'm not that savvy. I gotta go and play Dungeons and Dragons with the guys. Speaking of the masculine geeks, at 8 my time, which is 6 your time, Atham. So I don't know. Maybe we get Chad on or something like that. We do a real quick one. Did you know, Mad $2? If Corona is bullying you, we will start a fight. Corona? No, I don't. No one's bullying me. Nonstop Dre 360, AFC Athens College. No. Look, we just raised enough money for his vasectomy. We're not raising money for his college. All right. If I had billions, fine. If my book made it to the New York Times, if any one of my books made it to the New York Times bestseller, yes, I would probably help out Atham among some other people. But yeah, I gotta save my money up for that when I have my house permanently financed after it's done being built. I have the lowest possible mortgage balance ever. So now the focus is back on me. Let's all make Cappy some money, all right? Are we caught up? We're caught up. All right, there you guys go. Link is below. Shoot me any emails with any questions. I can let you know. Oh, it's also 5, maybe even 6 hours. It's 5 minimum hours. And there's a PowerPoint presentation. I didn't just like pull this out of my rear. This was organizing and thinking. It's like a book in video format. So for those of you that wanted to, well, I don't know if it'd be worth $499 for you. But there's a fair amount of material there. Irving Spider-Man, $5. Purchased Poor Richard's Retirement to help with the bailout. Ordered Gen Xer, age 53, hoping it helps me. It'll help you, yeah. Yeah, that'll help you. It's not going to hurt you. That's not going to hurt you. None of my books will hurt you. If you want a book that's going to hurt you, get anything Oprah wrote. The loving and the things and the good stuff that should happen because reasons by Oprah. Oh my God, how much money can I give her? No. Ignore that skinny white guy from Minnesota. No, listen to the fat black chick from Chicago. Yeah, the one who just sold lies and made billions. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.